So for me, right now, it's really critical to hold on to small successes and to take examples where they arise of ways in which people have succeeded in doing things differently, and to be holding on to the hope that those cases might represent. So let me first of all make a controversial point. We don't have anywhere in the world at the moment an institution, either a school or a university, which gives us a model of an alternative. Nowhere, right? Absolutely nowhere. You have progressive institutions, and they are absolutely crucial. A particular example took shape here in South Africa around about 2011 in the work of a woman called Catherine Adora Hoppers. You know Catherine, eh? Catherine started a project at the University of South Africa, UNISA, called Development Education, not Education and Development, called Development Education. And she deliberately uses the term enlargement. And she began an academic project across disciplines, deliberately seeking to bring in transgressive knowledges into the university. Deliberately, transgressive knowledges, right? Knowledges that weren't codified, and here's the decolonial project, because colonialism depends, and colonial knowledge depends on codification, and that whole, if you like, scientific method, the thing of being able to demonstrate something and prove it. A lot of the alternative knowledges don't operate on those logics, right? They aren't codified in those particular kinds of ways. And so she deliberately tried to bring, and I was very fortunate to be able to be present in all of that. She deliberately tried to bring us in the academy with my formal sociology into the presence of knowledge bearers from other kinds of traditions, and to begin a conversation between us. And it was, I've tried to write about this a little bit. I've described it. I'm not uncritical of it, but it's a really important single illustration of trying to do something differently, to acknowledge difference in radical kinds of ways, to understand that there is nothing in your ontology which is inherently inferior, right? There's nothing about your background which is inherently inferior, and to validate the experience of what is regarded as other. And so she does this for about 10 years. When she comes to the end of the 10-year period, the university doesn't renew a contract, and the whole thing is scrubbed. It's simply terminated and lost. So this amazing encounter of bringing the world's top physicists together in a conversation with the Gogos from Sekukuni land, talking about how to read, the complexities of climate and climate change, all lost, and that was an example of decolonialized knowledge in practice, which as I say, is a very, very precious thing.